Breaking news. The bill instituting the digital ruble has been signed by President Putin. The 25th of July, Moscow, Prensa Latina. According to the government's official legal information website, Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed a law to introduce the digital currency and establish the accompanying electronic platform. According to the announcement, the law, which will become effective on August 1, 2023, introduces a new form of the Russian national currency, which will be issued in addition to the current forms of money, making the ruble triform: cash, cashless, and digital. The new monetary format will enable transactions using the digital ruble platform, a specialized information system run by the Bank of Russia. The document sets the ground rules for the usage of the digital ruble as a medium of exchange. Depositing or borrowing digital rubles is not planned at this time. While individuals will not be charged any fees for receiving or making payments in the new currency, businesses will be required to pay 0.3% of the amount transferred to the Central Bank of Russia. After Sunday's Spanish election, many in Brussels and abroad heaved a sigh of relief at the prospect that the far-right party Vox would not be able to form a government. French EU Minister Laurence Boone said it best in a tweet, or XEET, "Good news for Europe." The anti-EU Vox party saw their seat count drop from 52 to 33. "It's between two pro-European parties," she remarked. To paraphrase, "Those who shout the loudest are not always right. Europe remains dear to citizens." Now, many are scrambling to claim victory for having halted the «black wave». The Conservative Popular Party, PP, led by Alberto Nez Feijó, favored forming a partnership with Vox. The Secretary-General of the European People's Party, to which PP belongs, Thanasis Bakoulis, had this to say about the election results: "It's because of Feijó's centrist, reasonable, inclusive, and responsible campaign that Vox shrunk." He told Playbook that it wasn't due of Pedro Sanchez's scare tactics. Concessions to the socialists? Bakoulis has put the onus on Pedro Sanchez to build a government from the center-right since neither side received a majority of the vote in the election. Bakoulis continues his rant below. Hello, Day. Here with today's Brussels Playbook is Jacopo Barigazzi, Politico's senior diplomatic correspondent. Below, you'll find more info on the Spanish election. We'll investigate the grain situation in the Black Sea, and I spoke with a best-selling novelist who authored a book on Vladimir Putin from the devil's point of view. After Moscow withdrew from the Black Sea Grain Initiative last week, Ukrainian Danube ports were the apparent target of drone strikes conducted by the Kremlin on Monday. Ukraine's grain security will be discussed today at the final Agrifish Council before the summer break. However, while Ukrainians endure nightly barrages from Russia and Kyiv struggles to get grain out of its ports to feed the world and maintain some level of economic activity, they are met with friendly fire from a group of 5 Eastern European countries, led by Poland, who are attempting to protect their own farmers. Polish, Bulgarian, Hungarian, Romanian, and Slovak officials will make a unified statement on why they believe the September 15 deadline for extending restrictions on Ukrainian agri-food imports into their countries should be extended. My colleague Bartosz Brzezinski reports that top Ukrainian authorities have condemned the push, despite the fact that the 5 countries maintain it would not hinder transportation grain to other destinations.